Dr. Kim, last week we talked about the ladies' way. This week we're talking about the guys' way. So let's just dive right in. What's your way number one for the fellas?
I really think it's be his best friend. And I think in talking to ladies that's a different probably than you define it. Most women, if we talk about what do you think with the best friend, you want to communicate things we talked about last time. You want to talk, you want to feel involved that way. I think for most of us as guys, we want you to be our best buddy too. We want you to do things with us. You to be adventurous. We connect a lot through activity, and we just do. When Nancy and I go do an activity together, where it's hiking or whatever it is, I feel so close to her afterwards. It's just because we do stuff together like that. And so I think sometimes ladies say, well, my husband plays golf. I hate golf. Okay. What if you just ride around the golf cart with him? What if you just, whatever he needs, you hand it to him, or just, and you have conversation. When Grant was 12 for about 3 years till he turned 16, every summer we would play golf every Friday. Well, it was great. I'd let him drive the golf cart, which he loved because he was doing 16, couldn't drive anything else. And we had that time together. We stayed in, and the same thing you can do with your husband. You can go around with him. You can talk in between. And just, it's a really good date. So, stretch yourself a little bit on that. But I really think for me, the activity stuff, being my best friend, it's what drew me to Nancy from the beginning, and it still is.
Yeah, that is so good. I love that. I think you're so right when it comes to the active part. I think men just are not like women who can just sit and talk for hours. They
Oh,
can talk. They just need to be doing
yep.
something while they talk. And so, amen to all of that. I really encourage all the ladies to do activities with your husbands, whether it's going on walks, doing a sport, watching a sport with him, playing a game with him. It could be a board game or a video game, but something where you're doing something active together. And I think there's creative ways to do this, right? And you like don't sell yourself short. Like try something before you like automatically say
Yeah.
no. Like, when it comes to video games, I am never gonna enjoy like playing Call of Duty with Dylan. Like that is not a thing I'm gonna do. But there's a sushi game that I actually really do like. And so we can play this like weird little sushi game together where you're like little chefs and you're making sushi. And so, get creative. And it's also like
That's
not
good.
his favorite game, but he likes to do it with me. And so, yeah, I think I think that's something I've really been learning in the last like couple of years with Dylan is that in order to be a great friend to him, I have to try to enjoy some of the things he enjoys, which makes sense. But I
Yeah.
think when it comes to our husbands, so often wives neglect this.